This video is basically about how to construct biodigesters, and on this channel, that's exactly what we do. So in this edition, we are in the eastern region, a bit to be precise, all the way up in the mountains, and we are constructing two simple on-site biodegradable toilet biodigesters, the standard family size biodigester for the main building, and of course the caretaker's place, which we call known as the boys' quarters. So I'm just going to take you around, going to see how the property looks like, and of course the construction that is being done by the team and myself included. We are on the mountains. We are doing two biodigesters, one for this property, more like a boys' quarters, and this is the main building. Now I know a cocoa see him. If you have measurement, you know. You have measurement, you know. If your measurement say 4 feet, 5 feet, you bet me there at one street. You bet much here, so wait a idea, you bet me. The way can I say, we no beton chair cry. You bet 145 no whatever I know inside the digester. No, you're born straight here. Unless say, open straight away, no better, it's okay with oh, so can we date me anytime. So can we say, baby? Treat tape near share, and the make us say, we have tape no more. Oh, tape no near, and I say, be between 5 feet no ha. Now I am born straight because if you are up in a bad dream. 5 no dear. You bet me up bore her, I start to her. Now we have a tomb straight. Now bend a man inside man. Yeah, man, bend inside a deal we move. Because me person slope in the bus, you know, I could say. Now the men. It is so away, no bet me at was or baby out now. And to end the just say you piano and check a crack. Sir, you know. The pipe no. So I don't know catch them so the best for outside. Let me want to say we know. Oh man, I close. We there yaba abomu pa biom. But we know this oh man no kakra o. And I you know. Yeah, two new people. Okay. So basically, these are family unit. The toilets here. There are 3 of them here. There's one down there. The others are up. And then the agreement was that the plumber should just come and have his work done. So he took all these pipes all the way to the down there. And then we are doing the biodigester there. We are going to hide it nicely. And then for this property, which is the boys' quarters, there is going to be the other one that we are putting there, another 5x2 digester. So that's exactly what we are doing. Let me show you the other digester, the one we are also coming to do for the bigger property. This pipe just came from here, just to go there. There's going to be a swimming pool here. So we are going to do the digester here. The other line you see is the waste line. It's going away, all the way to the outside. And then the pipe came through here. So basically he took the pipe all the way from the back. It's a difficult job sometimes. That's not what you want. You prefer you meet the pipe to where they are coming from so that it doesn't have to travel all the way. Sometimes depending on how the design of the property is, there are no options than to also do what the homeowner wants. Pipe no go to any the waistline no. Yeah, pipe back ni. And back ni.
Aji etwa we na. Na afi wa bema we no. Instead of tino obema ni you.
Now we know no obema ni be na fa nchen.
Be aji because you etwa we na.
Let me too.
Na
me so me say.
Na ye pipe na no.
Back ho. Back ni. You say it for Australia. And back ni. There's another one here.
No dey cross we move. Ah. I say nke no mumba say na we ko say.
And we going to be managing digester
Debbie. Oh, Debbie, let's see if you know. The problem we had from the beginning was the plumber had come to do his pipe works, and then there were a few issues because of the layout of the pipes. Sometimes these are some of the problems that you face when you are constructing biodigesters. So in this video, you are going to see how some of the challenges that we face and how we're able to go about it. Sir, yeah, toilet pipe in here. And you see a digester no ha. Right? You see a digester and say. And our toilet pipe in here. And I would do in across it. And you know, ain't remember digester him. Oh. Oh, wait. That pipe. Where they across it? Where they across it? Into your bed, yeah, baby, in saying. Oh, this is you way. You way. Now you way so. Oh, ha. Oh. Now you digest and share. Into your dueno, ever mano. Near do some mano. Now, what do they know? At on chain say. I'll show you around the property. Você faz o que quer. This is another video showing you how to construct a biodigester, and in this particular edition or in this particular video we are all the way up in the mountains, Eastern Region Ebri to be precise, and we are constructing biodigesters just like we do on this channel. If you are new here, you can subscribe and be part of a growing community of biodigester lovers, and of course biodegradable biodigesters as an option for homeowners right here in Ghana. Master dresser. So this is the screening that you do at the base. The small size soakaway is basically a soakaway that we have designed for some of our constructions. The size is usually determined by the type of digester. The average users that we estimate will be using the particular digester. So if we are constructing biodigesters for, let's say, a 5 or 6 bedroom house, and the layout of the pipe work is such that it's difficult to bring all of them together to one large digester, then we usually divide them into two. That's, let's say we have 5 toilet seats, including the guest toilets. We do 3 toilets for one biodigester, a small size digester, and then we do another 2 for the rest of the biodigesters. This is usually determine the type of soil that we meet on site, and then we do the small size biodigesters looking at the land type or the soil type that's on the ground, and then we do this type of small size soakaways for such properties. What we usually do is we usually still do the block work. We prefer that one to having the soak pit done and having stones or broken blocks put in them and then having it covered. So then we better lay blocks, any kind of blocks that you can find on the compound. If it's a property that's still under development, obviously you will see some blocks there. Some used blocks will be there. Then you can take some of these blocks and simply lay a nice traditional size soakaway. By this time, you're only doing it for a small size usage. So you open the pores and then you lay it, and then you can cover it with some of the blocks. Or if you do have a top slab, small size, you can put that one on it. it serves better usage, it gives you better option, and then of course it protects the longer use of the biodigester. That's the key reason why we like to use some of these small size soakaways, is because obviously there are no costs involved in it for the homeowner, because they are usually part of the construction, and we do it with the mindset that this will last longer than doing a simple on-site soako pit.
What do you need to say that feels so grand? Why is yours so much better than mine? I gotta wait in line for you to feel me. I got to hold my time for your healing. I got to take a back seat, are you kidding? I got to grab my chance cause it's fleeting. Cause this just feels like yesterday. This just feels like yesterday. Oh, this just feels like yesterday. Oh, this just feels like
I have done several videos that shows how to construct a biodigester step by step, and I will leave some of the links in the description box below so that you can go and check them out. But with that being said, constructing a biodigester for a property means that you should have done your inspection, that's the site inspection, and then together with the homeowner or the plumber, you should have also agreed on the best possible location for the biodigester. When it's all said and done, marking and digging the ground, the type of biodigester to be constructed, whether standard, medium, or large family size digester, and whether you are using prefabricated slabs or blocks, you should have ticked all the boxes by this time at a level whereby it will serve all the pipes that are coming from the house. We have already come to the agreement in terms of the location and what is exactly that we are going to do when we do the biodigester, and then the plumber is going to come and have it all laid out, and all of them will come together into the biodigester. There are going to be other materials that you will need on top of them, and the obvious ones are the fiber nets. That's for the inside. Make sure the coconut husk is evenly spread on all the corners of the biodigester bed, so that any human waste that come, it can take care of it nicely. And in this case, that's exactly what we have done. And then the biodigester is ready to receive the human waste as and when it's being used. So the next thing is to put the top slab or the top cover on it and cover the biodigester nicely, and then seal it airtight. It's important to have it sealed airtight. If there's any work in terms of putting a vent pipe, it must go on the building. It must go on the pipes that are on the building, and then you can take away any human scent. Any scent or smell that comes from the pipe or the drainage system. And then you cover the biodigester nicely, and then you are done with it. So basically, this is how to replace a septic tank with a biodegradable. The ultimate is the fiber, the coconut husk, or the fiber, coconut fiber. That's for the treatment of the human waste itself. Is key for you when you want to replace a septic tank with a biodigester. When it comes to fixing of the biodigester, in this case we are using precast slabs, prefabricated ones that we are using for this particular work. You have to hold them firmly tight and then get a level in which the slope and the gradient will be key for you when it comes to laying the digester bed. So we are patching the prefab slabs to hold them firmly in place, and then at the same time we'll have to do the screening as well. That will be where the biodigester bed is going to be laid. So the next thing is to put the top slab or the top cover on it and cover the biodigester nicely, and then seal it airtight. It's important to have it sealed airtight. If there's any work in terms of putting a vent pipe, it must go on the building. It must go on the pipes that are on the building, and then you can take away any human scent. I mean, any scent or smell that comes from the pipe or the drainage system. And then you cover the biodigester nicely, and then you are done with it. So basically, this is how to replace a septic tank with a biodegradable waste biodigester. It can be a covered system, it can be a manhole, it can be any form of human waste treatment option. And then if you are going to replace it with a biodigester, this is the steps that we have chosen, and this is exactly how we went about doing it for this particular house. The video showing up next will explain to you how biodigesters work and how they are giving homeowners that needed peace of mind when it comes to their human waste management and treatment issues.